In this video, come with me as we adventure on a Cambodian roller coaster, literally. This last adventure is jam-packed with everything from saving a cat, to runaway bus drivers, to hitchhiking, and of course, riding the infamous bamboo train line. Hold on to your cup of tea because I seriously could not make this stuff up. One piece of advice, never travel with me, just don't do it. Alright, enjoy the video. Welcome to Battambang, the last video in the Cambodia series. I really hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this country through my eyes as much as I have enjoyed traveling. It's truly been an amazing few weeks. Today we have one full day in the city of Battambang, which is about 3 hours from Siem Reap, where we were in the last video. Go check that out, I'll link it somewhere here. And then tomorrow we're heading back to Phnom Penh, where we will be making the journey sadly back to Ho Chi Minh City to hit off one last destination in Vietnam. Well, at least we tried to. Keep watching to see what happened. And now we're stuck at the side of the road. I am so over this right now. Battambang is, firstly, I think it's got a really cool name. I kept calling it Battambang, like the Battambang cake, but no, it's Battambang. It's a lot less touristy. There's barely any massage places, which in all the other cities I've seen massage places everywhere. People also speak less English here, which is, you know, fine because we are in Cambodia, we're in another country. But I've noticed in all the other cities that we've been to, English is pretty good and people are willing to speak to you. So the place that we're going to is called Kinyei. We had some amazing tacos and burritos yesterday. So it's really random they do Mexico food, but it's so good. And again, the iced coffee is unreal and it's down this really pretty street. Should we sit on the top again? I liked it there. Morning. Can we sit upstairs? It's so nice in here, I love it. Look how nice this is with these pink flowers in the background. It's like the perfect place to go for like coffee and lunch, yep. So the reason I've been thinking about this coffee so much from yesterday is because it was so delicious, and you guys know me, I freaking love a coffee. And I just did a little bit of research. So the cafe that we're in at the moment, Kinyei, it's a social enterprise. There's lots of local people that work here, and they actually competed in the national barista competition, and they are voted some of the best coffee in Battambang. So there's no surprise that I loved it so much. So good. Oh my god, try this, Alan.
Oh, that's like a cup of coffee.
That is a really good cup of coffee. This really is a big meal. I did not expect that. This is humongous. I tried my hardest, but I think I would feel sick if I ate the whole thing, so I'm gonna take the rest to go. And mainly because I only had breakfast like 3 hours ago, because it's not even lunchtime. So it's tour time. Oh, so I'm just speaking to the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna hold you here. I'm not sure if you can actually hear me. Oh. So this afternoon we are going to go on a tour of the countryside in Battambang. One of the most famous sights there is to see in Battambang, well just outside, is the famous bamboo railway. Okay, so in case you didn't hear any of that, one of the top rated things to do in Battambang is take a tour of the Battambang countryside, where the famous Battambang, I keep saying wrong, where the Battambang bamboo train is, which I'm really excited about. The train track actually goes all the way down to Phnom Penh, but they actually only use about 7 kilometers of it, and it is now just a tourist thing. I paid $15 for a half-day tour, which included going to a few main sites, including this rickety bridge, a bat cave, a killing field, and of course, the bamboo train. I'll leave the tour details down below, would recommend this if you're coming here. Right, so this is the main reason people come to Battambang. Battambang. This is the main reason people come to Battambang. I said it again, it's the cake, I always think of the cake. So people come to Battambang. Yeah, I make YouTube videos, but I've had the word Battambang in my mind for like the last few days, so I keep saying Battambang. let's start this again. People come to Battambang to ride the bamboo train. Now this train line here used to be active between like Battambang and all the way down to Phnom Penh, and then it was closed a few years ago, and now locals just use it, and it's mainly a tourist thing as well. So I've heard you can go up to like 30 miles an hour, which feels kind of fast. Don't know how safe this is, but I guess we're gonna find out. These things have to be constructed every time they use, so I can see the guy here, he's literally just building us a train to ride for the next hour. Let's see how this goes.
You can also do this like
Okay, here we go. This does not feel safe at all. The bamboo train, known as Nori by locals, started after the Khmer Rouge reign ended. The locals used leftover truck parts from the war and used them on the abandoned railway to get around. Whilst this looks amazing and fun, it's not something you'd want to do again. It's very uncomfortable, but boy, what an experience. Make sure you add it to your Cambodia bucket list.
Hello.
Well, that was louder than I expected. Oh my god. We had a quick little stop at this little tourist trap, I will say, and then we are heading back. It's really amazing just to see them quickly build these trains. So there is an unspoken rule: if there are two carts coming towards each other, the one with more people has to go through, and the one with less people has to get off and switch trains. So we are finishing up the tour, or the afternoon tour, at some bat caves, which is another one of the things to do in Battambang. Kind of feel like I'm waiting for a show to start, because just behind me there's a cave, and in about 10-20 minutes over 1 million bats are gonna fly out of the cave, and it's like happens every day here, and then before the morning they come back. We can almost see them coming out of the cave now. Like, it's meant to happen at 5:30, it just hit 5:30. Oh, look. This is honestly incredible. I can't even begin to explain how unreal this is. This is magical. This is like a phenomenon. Phenomenon. This goes on for about 45 minutes every single evening. It was so mesmerizing to see something so beautiful flow through the sky as the moon appeared. Honestly guys, I was literally speechless, and I can't even say the word phenomenon. Phenomenon, you get what I mean. Part of our Battambang adventure involved trying to save a little kitty that we found in our hotel. I love animals, and I couldn't help but get involved after we found this little guy hanging outside our room. Right now it's mission save the kitty cat. This morning when we were having breakfast there was this tiny little kitten, and he had such infected eyes, and I felt really bad for it. If you followed me for a while, you know I'm vegan. I love animals. I hate seeing animals in pain, and it was just really sad. It was like crying, and there was like clearly had some sort of eye infection. So we tried to feed it earlier. We tried to give it some water. We just stopped at the vets and got some cat food. So we're gonna try and find this kitty and take it to the vets, because it's just too sad to bear. We are at the hotel. This is where we saw the kitty this morning, and it was so sad. We need to go find it. Found one of them. Where's the kitty? Hello. Oh, maybe that's why it's sad. This is a really sad situation right now. Hello mate, where's your baby? Hopefully the cat will reappear later, because we're leaving in the morning, but we can take it to the vets and give it some food. Magical news just before we leave. The little kitten has come back, and his eyes look so much better. I don't know what happened. And he's eating his breakfast.
Oh.
I'm so happy. Oh, he's so cute. Unfortunately, this wasn't the cat we had seen, but just as we were leaving, we found them sitting by reception, so the least we could do was give it some food before we headed off.
Little kitty. What's that? Here you go. Oh. Oh, look at it, Ellen. Look at it. It's just like really finishing up.
After feeding the cat, we boarded the bus and was excited to spend the rest of the day exploring Phnom Penh. That was until the bus broke down and the driver pissed off and left us. That's our driver. I have no idea where he's going. What the hell? This is not how I pictured my last day in Cambodia. We were meant to be exploring Phnom Penh, and now we're stuck at the side of the road and we have no driver. Great. Just gone, left us. Plan B, wait at the side of the road for an hour, then decide to hitchhike. I will never understand this, but here in Cambodia, the buses stop so much. They've just stopped for a car wash, and I'm stuck in the bus.
2 hours later.
I'm so over this right now. Yesterday did not go as planned. I am coming at you from the Wonders Hostel in Phnom Penh. So the plan was for yesterday, we left Battambang at 8 AM. We were meant to get back to Phnom Penh at 12 to 1. So I was like, that's great, we can have some lunch, spend the rest of the day exploring a few places we didn't go. So the first bus we were in, the driver was literally driving at 100 miles an hour. He was beeping everyone out the way, so I'm kind of not surprised this happened, but I think something blew up in the van. I was asleep when it happened, so I didn't actually know what was going on. And then we all had to get out the van and sit at the side of the road. We were there for about 45 minutes, and I was like, I'm not sure this is going to take, you know, half an hour, an hour. I've been in these situations before, and usually it takes hours, if not all day, to either get a new bus or to fix the problem. So we started putting our arm out and seeing if anyone else could take us, because we were on the main stretch of road to Phnom Penh. We considered a tuk-tuk, which would have been a dumb idea because it was actually 50 miles to Phnom Penh. And then another bus picked us up. Definitely overcharged us, but it's fine. But it was just very squishy. There was like some weird gas smell just going into the bus. It was not a comfortable journey. So actually we didn't end up getting to the hostel till 4. When we thought we were only going to have a half day travel, we ended up having a full day travel. We hadn't eaten all day and we were both just knackered. I really feel like Cambodia has been so beautiful, but also very challenging and testing at times. You know, we've had moments like this. Oh my god. Is it? And moments like this. Like I'm scared right now. So, you know, travel isn't always rainbows and sunshines. This is why I make these videos, to show you exactly what it's like to travel. Because too often people paint these pictures that, you know, travel is these beautiful resorts and sunshine all the time. And, you know, that is the case sometimes. But other times, you know, you're sweating, you're getting wet, you're on random buses, you're squished, you're hot, you're sweaty, you pay more for things, and it just, yeah, I feel like it's been a very amazing few weeks. I think we nearly spent 3 weeks in Cambodia, and we are spending the final long weekend in Vietnam. We are off to Da Nang Airport, so we're actually getting a bus this morning to Ho Chi Minh, and then we're catching a flight to Da Nang. So fingers crossed this journey is a lot better than the one yesterday. If you ever consider coming to Cambodia, definitely do it. Some highlights for me have been definitely Siem Reap. Seeing the Angkor Wat temple was so beautiful. And make sure you go to Kampot. I have a special place in my heart for Kampot. I feel like it's the first place in Cambodia that I was like, I want to stay here for ages. And in fact, we stayed there for 4 nights because there was so much to do. And, you know, although we had the incident with the rain, and we got stuck, you know, the pepper farm was such a highlight. I can't wait to go home and use the pepper and cook with that. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Cambodia series, and yeah, make sure you hit subscribe to see the last video in the series, and I'm going to be making a few more videos about this trip. Actually, I've learned so much about myself on this trip, so I'm also going to make a video about that as well. Comment down below what has been your favorite episode of Cambodia. So take care guys, and peace out.